Today, I'm going to talk about how we can leave some really awesome blog comments for your class, for your fellow classmates and bloggers. So while you're reading through blogs today and looking at blogs, I want you to follow these 5 tips. Make sure you're leaving specific positive feedback. That includes comments that are focused on one thing. So I've given you an example of a good comment that says, my favorite part about your blog was the topic. Sleep fascinates me. I'm excited to learn more about it because it's one of my favorite things to do. So we're specific and we're giving a compliment, keeping it positive. We always want to keep it positive. A bad comment would be, I like it. Great job writing. You are so great at writing blogs. These are comments that aren't specific, aren't focused on anything, and doesn't really give your blogger, the blog you're reading, the author, something that they can work on more, something that builds them up as a blogger. Tip 2, add some factual content. Maybe you know something about this topic. Maybe you can give a little bit of a story about something that you learned about this topic. It's a really great way to connect with your blogger. Another way to connect with your blogger is to actually make that connection. Maybe you're reading a blog about cooking and the person is giving you a recipe for chocolate chip cookies, and chocolate chip cookies are your favorite type of cookie. We'll talk about how they're your favorite type of cookie, and when you make them at home, maybe you you make the same exact type of cookies with the same exact recipe, except maybe you try something different. So making this connection to how you and the blog author have something in common. Number 4, ask them questions. Um, be interested in their blog. That's going to start a conversation between you and your blog, between the commenter and the blogger, so that it can continue on, and the blogger maybe even has an idea for a blog post. Oh, based on all these questions from my classmates, here's a great blog. Here's a great idea for a blog post. Now, your last one is proofreading your comment. Check your spelling, check your grammar. Don't overuse your exclamation marks. Only one if you're excited. Don't put 65 exclamation marks after something. And then just the last I want to talk about is your do. So make sure your comments are meaningful and they stay on topic. Be careful with your humor. You know that sometimes reading something when you read something, it comes off different than when you say it. So just be really careful. Make sure your humor won't offend anybody. Be polite, be open, and be encouraging, and with a question and proofread, of course. Biggest don'ts are I don't want anything mean or sarcastic. I don't want anything offensive. I don't want blogs spammed with tons and tons of comments like, great job, awesome, love it. Those really aren't doing anything to help your blogger become a better writer. And also, don't write random questions. Make sure they're focused. Biggest thing I want you to do today is have fun. Learn about your fellow classmates, what they're passionate about, and connect with them.